You starting up a business this year, my dear, that's a great idea. Please start. If you are thinking of starting up a business while you have a large sum of money, I'm telling you, you're not going to start. Even with some little money, you can start. The time that you're going to waste, that's the money that you're going to waste. Africa is one of the best continents in the world. Africa is one of the continents which has got opportunity, and Africa is so rich such that us who lives in Africa, we don't see those opportunities. We don't see that we are rich. Just the land itself, if we were to utilize it so well, we can become rich. This is when people, they've started realizing to say that Africa is a land which has got opportunities. Now, guys, if you were to start a business in Africa, or if you want to start a business in Africa, what are the things that you need to have for you to start a business in Africa? Guys, what I'm going to tell you here is what I know, and these are the things that you need to look at. Yes, quite all right, there are a lot of information outside there and a lot of points on how you can start up a business in Africa, but these ones that I'm going to tell you are the most important points that you need to take. First of all, starting up a business, you need to have a capital. Before thinking of a business, you need to think of money. Money should come first in your mind. If you have money, then which means that you just need to start thinking of how you're going to spend that money, how you're going to use that money, so that that money can give birth to other money, and which is starting up a business. And when you are starting up a business, you're having that money as your capital. This is one of the important things that you need to look at. And the second important thing that you need to look at is the customers. The customers are so important. The customers are the ones who are going to help you run that business that you're about to start. These people, you don't grab them forcefully, but you grab them according to what you are selling. And this drives us to the third point. What are you selling? There are a lot of things that you can sell to people. There are a number of goods that you need to sell to people. The only thing is to identify what you need to sell to people. What services are you going to offer to them? What products are you going to sell to them? If you find out what you're going to sell to them, then which means that you're good to go. Another point, the market. The market is so important. Before you look at the market, you need to start the area. Here I am, I'm here in this house recording this video, but I have a business somewhere. Some of you've noticed if I'm recording a video where I'm in a grocery shop, that is my shop. And I do that because, let me say, I have a business where I don't live. I live somewhere else with so many kilometers, but I've started a business somewhere. The first thing that I had to do is just to look at the market. What am I going to sell? And for me, I did find out that I need to sell groceries, because I saw that in that area, people who lives there, they don't have a nearby grocery store where they can buy goods. So I had to come up with an idea to open up a grocery store in that area. And I really looked at the market to see my competitor if I was to open that grocery store there. Whom am I going to compete with? And how am I going to handle those competitions? So it is very, very important for a person to start up a business in an area where he lives or where he doesn't live. But you need to start that area. Ask people what they want that side. There was a day I was thinking of setting up another business. So what I had to do was that I went to a certain place here in Dola, Zambia. I went to a certain place. I looked at the place to say, if I was to open a business here, what am I going to sell? What am I going to sell? So I had to think through it. And I did find out to say, what I'm going to sell to this area is this. So I went on to ask some people that side to say, if I was to bring these things here, are the people going to buy? And some people, they were telling me to say, then you've done a great job. Why? Because we do walk a miles away, so many kilometers just to go and find the things that you're thinking of. We do book a car, we do go by a bus. So if you were to bring these things, then which means that you're going to help the community, you're going to help the people. And I really looked at it and I said to myself, this is so important for me. And this information is so good. You know, some people, they're just waiting for you to start. That's when they will start, meaning the competitors. They don't want to start a business because there's nobody who is doing the same business that you're about to start. So don't mind about the competitors. What you need to mind about is the market, the area where you're going to sell those things. And the other thing is you need to hire some staffs. A lot of people, a lot of businesses, they've collapsed because they've hired people who are not experienced in those jobs. So you cannot bring a staff who doesn't understand the business. You cannot bring a staff who doesn't know anything, who doesn't know how to count money, who doesn't know how to use money. Business is all about selling, exchanging goods. Let me say it's a barter system. You give them this, they give you money. You give them food, they give you money. So the person who is running that business need to know the reason why he's there. It is so important to hire somebody who is experienced in whatsoever he's doing. Excuse me. You need to start those people. For those of you guys who hired a staff who is not experienced in that job, it's better you fire them before your business collapsed. It's better you fire them, because it's hard to build something. I'm telling you, it's hard. It's hard. So make sure you look at all these things. And I said, as I told you, these are not the only important things that you need to look at. There are a lot of things that you need to look at. Even there are things like licensing. You can look at those things. You need to have a license, security license, safety license, fire license, everything. You need to have those. But The important thing is to start a business at a certain area where you want to start your business. It is so important. So what you are thinking right now, you starting up a business this year, my dear, that's a great idea. Please start. If you are thinking of starting up a business while you have a large sum of money, I'm telling you, you're not going to start. Even with some little money, you can start. And then with that little money, you need to generate that income. I'm not going to go deeper to this topic because you need to watch my next video where I'm going to direct you what to do and the things that you need to take after you've started up that business. Because thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new to the channel, please kindly subscribe. Click on the notification button for you to get all my latest videos. And guys, can you do me a favor? Just like this video for me. Like this video. That's the only support that I can ask from you right now. Just you to like the video, share and subscribe once again. I'm out.